Hello, and welcome to my live video call. My name is Chad Allen, and today we are going to be discussing about consistency with your weight loss or with anything in particular. Like if you are struggling with health, being consistent with your health plan, or this can even be used for a business if you like, then this is definitely the video call that you want to be on, because I will give you five deep questions that you really need to know, and how to get yourself to being consistent again with whatever you are doing. So if you're in here for the first time, say hello to all my replay buddies. If you have a question, just you can just message below, say hi as well, and I would definitely get back with you and say hi to you or answer your questions to the best of my abilities. So, um, if we know anything about, if you're like me, consistency when it comes to your health plan can be quite a challenge at times, because let's face it, you have your family meals. Sometimes you get kind of lazy and you just don't feel like working out during that particular time period. Other times it might be because you're on vacation and you just don't feel you feel like you just want to rest. You just want to kind of chill, and so it breaks that consistency that you are enjoying, and then it causes you to not do what you're really supposed to do, especially when it comes to like your weight loss or working out and wherever it is that you are doing. So today's topic is that, but the first thing what we are going to do is I'm just going to give you a little bit of background, uh, and then we'll go over. So after the background, then I'll go over the 5 questions that you really need to be asking yourself to help you get motivated to get back on track again. So I think you will find these questions to be quite helpful. Okay, so let's talk about the reasoning why we tend to not really be consistent. Um, I think a lot of times what happens is that we just get too busy. We get very busy in what we're doing. Whether you are a busy professional like a teacher or a nurse, a doctor, or engineer, or whatever profession that you're in, you know, you go to work early in the morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you get off at 4 or 5 in the evening. And by the time you get home, you're so tired because you just want to rest. You don't want to work out. You don't want to do anything. You just want to lay there. So so automatically your workout plans are very quickly shot to pieces very easily. The other thing that happens is that we if you don't necessarily fix your lunch, then what happens is that you tend to eat out. So you'll buy the McDonald's and the Burger King or the Chick-fil-A's, all good food. I mean, but these add lots of calories and whatnot. So instead of eating a balanced, healthy meal, then what happens is we we eat all the foods that are not good for us, and so we also lose that consistency of maintaining our good health. So how can we get back to having that tenacity to be able to really be gun ho on what we are wanting out of our life, what we are wanting out of our weight loss program, whatever we are looking for in our health plan, whatever, if you're trying to lose, if you're trying to get back to health because you are uh, you are seeking for a way to lower your blood pressure or to lower your sugar or whatever it is. So how can we get back to that particular uh, way of being consistent? Because obviously it's not really a mind. Yeah, it's a mind thing, but it's not really what you're eating or what you're exercising. Because if it was what you were eating and exercising, then you would or would not be doing all, like you'll either be losing the weight or you will not be losing the weight. But so even though you might be eating healthy food, that doesn't mean that you're going to lose weight. You know, because there's something else that goes on. Maybe you need to add exercise, or maybe you need to do something else, or maybe you're only eating a healthy, balanced meal every other day. You know, not instead of eating it every day. You know, which I know it can get very, very boring. Trust me, it gets very, very boring eating uh, certain foods all the time. You know, because especially if you're trying to lose weight, it gets very boring. I totally understand that. But if you're trying to lose weight, you have to maintain that schedule. So it really starts to boil down to that consistency. But even with that, we sometimes are we get the will that we have to really do these type of things are really not there. So let's try to get you. Let's try to encourage you and myself, by the way, because I am the same way. I'm human, just like everybody else, and as human beings, we tend to want to not do work that's really going to be strenuous, that kind of thing. So we just want to kind of chill out, chillax, especially after we work. So what about the, so let's, I want to share just a little bit about before I get into the questions. Newton's law of motion. Now we've all been to school and we all know what Newton's law of motion is. There are three different laws that were there, and his law was basically in general just states that an object that is in motion will always tend to be in motion, and an object that is still or stopped will always stay still or stopped. So if you and the only way that you are going to stop something that is in motion is if you put a barrier uh, in front of that object to cause it to stop. So what is that barrier that is causing the stoppage of your health plan or your business plan, whatever the plan is, or your weight loss plan? What is that barrier that is keeping you from achieving the kind of weight loss that you're looking for, or the kind of to lower the blood sugar, whatever? What is causing you to do that? And the simple answer is it's you. You are the one that is causing yourself to have that kind of barrier to stop the kind of motion that you are looking for. So it is, in a sense, a mind issue as much as an action issue, because yeah, when I talk to other people, including myself, you would like for me, I would say, okay, I have the will. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, and you're serious about it. It's like I'm going to make it happen. You know, this is going to happen, but I'll start tomorrow. But the next day comes. I don't feel like it. I will do it tomorrow. I don't feel like I'll just do it tomorrow. So it becomes a never-ending thing where we always are putting it off because we are not feeling like doing it because we are not feeling like it at that very moment. So we become our own worst enemy and our own self destructive goal destroyers that we tend to make ourselves into being, because we are not giving ourselves and not pushing ourselves and getting off our feet to really create action so that we can begin to get in motion and maintain that consistency that it takes to achieve the type of goals that we are wanting to achieve. So you probably saw my post this morning where I stated that if we don't have consistent productivity to accomplish our goals, then we will never accomplish our goals, and that is so true. So, just want to give you a quick plug-in before I move into the questions. Okay, so you can check out my blog, this very blog about being consistent at chadallen.pro, CHADALLEN.pro, or chadallen.net, CHADALLAN.net. So you can go there. You can check out you hit the blog and you can check the blog post there, or you can also check out my freebie where it's also there. Just click on the banner and you can get my free ultimate guide to survive, my ultimate health survivor guide, which will show you how you can optimize your immune system. So let's move into the questions. Okay. So what are the 5 questions? Actually, there are 6. I know I just said there are only 5 in the title, but there's actually 6. So you get a little bit of a bonus. So if you're feeling like you're not having any kind of drive or any kind of, or you're just not feeling like it that day or whatever, you should ask yourself this question, and this will help you with anything in life as well. Okay, so ask yourself this: what do you see happening with your health if you keep doing what you are currently doing? So what do I mean about this question? Like, if you keep doing what you're doing, now how do you see your health? So if you are continuing to be a couch potato and you continue to gain weight, and that's what you are continually doing, how do you see the future in that? Or if you're someone who's always working out, who's very healthy, how do you see yourself by doing that? Is it creating the kind of action that you're looking for? Is it something that is it creating the kind of health that you're hoping to have, for yourself? So what do you see with your health if you keep doing what you are currently doing? Okay. Question number 2. What is the potential impact on your health due to your action or inaction on your life and family? So what is the potential impact that your health will have because you are either gaining a lot of weight, you're not exercising, you're becoming unhealthy? What kind of impact is that going to have on you and your family? Or if you have lots of action and you are doing everything right, how would that impact your family and yourself in the future and now as well? So, question number 3. How does showing up consistently or not showing up consistently impact who you are and how you feel? So, in other words, if you are not showing up consistently, not being productive every day, going after that particular goal that you have set for yourself, whether it's to lose 10 pounds a month, whether it's to drop your sugar by 10 points, whether it's to drop your blood pressure from 180 over 100 to 130 over 80. If you're doing everything right, eating all the right foods, doing all the right exercise, how is that helping you? The same way with if you're not doing all the right stuff. Okay. So one is about impact. The other one's about if you're not showing up and doing what you're doing. So when you see the potential impact, what is the future? If you're not showing up or showing up, what is now that's happening and how can that lead into that potential? Okay, number 4. How do you want to see yourself, and how do you want others to see you? So this is kind of like you're trying to brand yourself, kind of thing. So how do you see yourself, and how do you want to see yourself? So let's say you are quite overweight, and but you see yourself as being 180 pounds. So if you see yourself being 180 pounds, you want other people to see you as being at 180 pounds, being healthy, then that is sort of like being the brand type person that you are wanting to achieve, versus where let's say you are really really unhealthy, you have lots of weight, but the way people are seeing you at the very moment is that they see you overweight. The way you're seeing yourself at the moment is that you're overweight. So how can you change that mindset to say I am 180 pounds, or I have a blood pressure of 130 over 80, or I have a blood sugar of that's under 150 points. So instead of I see myself as having lots being a high diabetic, or I see myself as having high blood pressure or whatever. And this is how my doctor sees me. This is how others see me. But so how to change it around? How do you see yourself, and how do you want others to see you? So, a very very important question that you need to ask yourself. Uh, So the next question is, let's see here. The next question, number 5, is how much longer are you going to accept the current behavior you are exhibiting? So what do I mean by that? So if you're seeing yourself as being 180 pounds or whatever, you're a certain kind of healthy way or not healthy way, how long are you going to accept the fact that if you are not doing anything to change the outcome of your health, how much longer are you willing to accept that type of behavior of not doing anything in order to achieve the kind of healthy weight that you're looking for? Or like I said, the blood sugar, or the blood pressure, or whatever the health issue is. So how much longer are you going to accept the current behavior you are exhibiting? And number 6, what is your payoff if you continue to do the same thing you're currently doing? So in other words, if you are working out, doing all the right stuff, and you're losing weight, what's going to be the payoff that you are going to have by doing that? So these questions are really geared to encourage you to action, and I speak for myself too. Trust me, I really do speak to myself, because I know that as a human being, we get into these modes where we don't feel like doing certain things, and when every so often we need encouragement, and we need to ask ourselves these questions, because if we don't ask ourselves these questions, then we are just allowing ourselves to be carried off in the wind, and then we are not able to be steadfast, grounded, and really pushing forward. So I hope that this has really helped you in trying to conquer whatever health issue that you are having, or business issue, whatever it is. But if you're having a particular health issue, I hope that these questions are really helping you to achieve your ultimate goal of whatever it is, whether you're losing weight or wanting to get healthier in general. Then hopefully you will be able to get back into that kind of rhythm that you are really looking for. And so again, share if you found value in this video. Please share it with other people and with your friends and family, and so that they can also get a benefit from this as well. And also, you can go to my website at chadallen.pro, CHADALLEN.pro, or chadallen.net, CHADALLAN.net. That's my blog. And you can check out this blog post there under blogs. You can also check out my freebie, my ultimate health survival guide. You just gotta click on the banner, and you can just fill out the information, and you'll have access to that free guide as well, where it will show you how you can improve your how you can boost your immune system, how you can optimize it. So that is there as well. Nay, hello, how are you? I would definitely tell Ju and Sarah that you said hi, and I really thank you and everyone else that has been on this live video call today. I really appreciate you being here, and I thank you for sharing my video with others, and for commenting, and also for being who you are. So like I said, check out my blog, share the video, and Friday at the same time at 8 p.m. I will be discussing another topic that I believe that you will get great benefit. Friday tends to it's more like Health Essentials current events, so it tends to be more current eventish. So I'm thinking about doing the topic on hydroxychloroquine and what the studies say about it. So we'll look at it from the point of view of what studies actually say, and try not to get involved in the political side, but just what the study shows. So I thank you. If you're interested in learning more about weight loss products that I offer, or also if you're interested in other types of health products, like just basically anything, workout type stuff, you can definitely message me as well, and I will get back with you. You can message me in the comments, or you can message me just by PMing me. Okay, thank you so much for everything. You guys have a blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.